Hey everybody, it's Kenji from Riichi Mahjong Central, back with another Riichi strategy video. We're continuing off with the Haikoritsu book from Uzaku, and we're covering the third part of the two-head theory. Let's dive right in. Let's compare the Toitsu section from the previous example and see the possibilities. If you haven't checked out the previous video, the link is down below. Here is a chart with the possible two-head to Ryanmen changes. Keep in mind, if the Toitsu you have are close in proximity, you should determine what is best for your hand if the effective tiles overlaps. Now let's look at example A. We don't have a 4-so section in the chart, so we will use the 3-so section instead. On the bottom left section of the chart, we see that the change to Ryanmen is 2 types with 8 total tiles. In this case, it is slightly more beneficial to keep the 2-head shape, so we will discard the 2-pin. Now let's look at example B. If you look at the top left corner of the chart, it says none. Both Toitsu are the end of the numbered tiles, so there will be no changes to Ryanmen. If you're aiming for a Pingfu, dropping one of the Toitsu will be your best option. But if you're planning to declare Riichi and win, dropping the Kanchan will be slightly beneficial. It's hard to determine which one is better to discard if you don't have any information in discards, so you will have to decide what to discard each time as the game progresses. Same idea applies if the Toitsu is a Jihai, also known as win tiles or honor tiles. But in general, if there are no information on the board, it is advised to discard the 2-pin. If you're also aiming for Junchan, discard the 4-pin first. This is because the chances of becoming Tenpai is high by drawing the 5-mon or 8-mon first, and it is better to have a better weighting shape for a 1-so, 9-so weight rather than the 3-pin Kanchan. You don't have to memorize the chart as long as you understand the basic concept. If you have a good Toitsu that would change into a Ryanmen, keep the other Toitsu as a set. On top of that, there is a chance to upgrade your Yaku to a Tanya or Sanshoku, and you will adapt accordingly. From these examples, we can see that prioritizing a Kanchan weight is rare, and there are more examples where you would keep the 2-head shape. Keeping a 2-head shape is actually pretty strong. Right, that pretty much sums up this episode of Riichi Strategy, and we covered the 3 variations of the 2-head theory. Hopefully it made sense. If not, go ahead and rewatch the other videos as they pretty much build on top of each other. And next we'll be covering, again, continuing on from Uzaku's Haikoritsu book, we'll be covering what's called the 3-head weakest theory. What does that mean? We'll find out. If you want to know more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Please click on that like button because it seems like YouTube kind of has this algorithm thing, right? So the more you like, the more videos will be spread out into our Riichi community. Keep on reaching, and we'll see you in the next episode.